As a follow-up question, Sarah Palin was also asked, it's been 3 years, but can you now name something you read, Sarah? Can you please? And she also said, that's a gotcha question. That's gotcha journalism. But it's not new that the GOP presidential field is riddled with people who just don't know basic history. Tim Pawlenty confused the Iraq War with an Iran war. I say an Iran war because it's a non-existent one. Herman Cain confused the Constitution with the Declaration of Independence. And then, of course, Michelle Bachmann, who's a constitutional expert, she confused Massachusetts with New Hampshire. Which I guess I don't know how she could possibly confuse those two. And Sarah Palin's fans,
at least they're adjacent.
That's true. At least Sarah Palin fans are feverishly trying to edit the Paul Revere Wikipedia page to reflect Sarah Palin's version of history. You have to admire, in a way, the sheer blind dedication of Sarah Palin's crazy acolytes to actually try to revise history in order to make it sync up with her gaffe.
Maybe we've got it all wrong. Maybe Palin is omnipotent, and whatever she says just is the way it was.
It becomes the truth retroactively.
It becomes reality.
It's almost like one of these Chuck Norris things. When Sarah Palin messes up about history, history adjusts to fit Sarah Palin's logic.
Sure.
Then we had Fox News. They were trying to do a story about Palin, and up pops a picture, if you look up in the corner, if you're watching on TV, a picture of Tina Fey as
exclusive
Sarah
interview
Palin.
with Fox News. The former VP candidate says she's still 50-50 about a 2012 run, and if she does, Howard Dean has a warning for Democrats. He says Palin could beat.
All right, so that whole time there's a picture of Tina Fey.
Oh, I want to hear more about that.
That's the end of the clip.
Oh.
And then here's another question I want to throw out to you. Would the media be giving Sarah Palin the same attention if she were fat?
She would never have been picked as McCain's running mate.
That's what I think. I think Sarah Palin, if she did not have the appearance that she had at the time of the announcement that she would be John McCain's running mate, she just never would have been considered. There is just absolutely no question. Being stupid clearly is forgiven, but being fat appears to be an unpardonable sin, especially if you're a female. And I absolutely would argue she just never, ever, ever would have been picked as John McCain's running mate if she had a different physical appearance. No question
You're right.
about it.
Absolutely not.